I believe I'm the right person for this job because I'm very feminine for this role. My feminineness, feminine sexuality, feminine personality will add value to this feminine role in the most feminine way possible.
Stop getting the wrong advice. Ensure you get the right skills for the right job for jobs in the Middle East. Contact Loy Machedo.
Today I thought I'd share with you, wait, let me get this. I thought I'd share with you, a few strange, let's say the top 5 strange requests I had from clients or, people who have booked a session with me. Now, I generally don't speak to people who don't pay me because, when you do something for free, everyone wants, oodles of it. And if you're good at what you do, there is a never-ending supply of people who want your service, and they take your time, they take your expertise, everything, and then they vanish. So that's, and obviously because I'm a freelancer, I charge money. So after people pay money, I normally entertain their requests, and it's unbelievable some of the requests that I've had. I'll give you my top 5. Let's see if I can get them in order. At number 4, this lady books a session, and number 5, she books a session, and she is talking to me. Hi, how are you? This, that. And she has booked a session, and she's just going on a tangent, and I kind of sense that she wanted to ask me something, and she was like, yeah, how is life and how are things? And so I tell her, yeah, tell me, how can I help you? You booked a session with me. So she's like, yeah, I just wanted your advice, your opinion on this, that. She went on rambling. Fine, told, see, listen. I said, relax. Just tell me what is in your heart. I'm not a person who will feel bad. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to questions and statements and situations. If you have a problem, I definitely can give you, maybe if not a solution, I can give you an opinion. So tell me what exactly is the problem. So then she goes on to say, she asks me literally, how does your wife have sex with you? So I'm like, how does my wife have sex? She just lies down and we have sex on the bed. No, then she went on like, I told her, I don't understand your question. So she goes like, no, like, how can she have sex with you? I said, why? Is it because I have tattoos? Yeah. She's saying, when I see your tattoos, I get so afraid, I get so disgusted, I get like repulsed. So I told her, well, one person may not like it, the other person doesn't mind it. So it need not be the case that everyone finds my tattoos like, wow, amazing, and this and that. And my wife, initially when she saw me first, she was like, oh, what the hell is this? But now it's like normal. She doesn't even notice it. I don't notice it. So she was like, no, but I notice it. So I said, what do you mean you notice? She said, when I'm having sex, even with my husband, I think about it. So I just told her to think happy thoughts. I told her to visualize Brad Pitt. So I found that really funny. And she's a genuine lady, but I don't know, maybe she had some issues up here or something like that. I don't know what it was. So that was one. The other one, this actually happened. I got a guy from Saudi, booked a session with me, and I could clearly make out he's gay because he was, looking pretty and, shiny and nice and all that. And he just said, I want to see your cock. I said, well, if I was providing that service, I wouldn't have mind showing you my cock, but I'm not, you know, you didn't book a session to show the cock session. Then he went, okay, fine, but I want to know, describe it for me. I was like, you want me to describe it? It's a normal fucking penis, man. No, describe. Is it hard? Is it? I said, are you masturbating? Thinking, saying no. I just want to know. So you know, I sent him a couple of dick pics from the internet. No, I want to know how it is, and he was, you know, I found it amusing. Then obviously after some time when he relaxed, I told him relax, you know. So then he told me, okay, why didn't you tattoo it? You could have made it and tattooed, and then people would pay money to explore it and play with it. So I asked him, what do you want me to do? Make it the face of an elephant, a trunk, you know, that area is a trunk and two eyes. And so he laughed. He said, no, you can make it like spiritual or something. I said, what? Make it like a Garden of Eden. Make it that snake, green snake. He said, no, come on, don't say like that. So eventually we finished the session, but he blocked me after that. So that was another one. Then another one that I got was a young boy. He booked a session. He didn't pay the full amount. He said, I just want to ask you one question. But he said, I will talk to you via phone. So I said, okay, but you know, I prefer to be sure who I'm talking to. So I said, either video or we don't do it. So why this was funny is we had the video session and he's looking at me, but I can only see his eyes halfway and above. So I said, your camera is not proper. He said, I don't want to show you who I am. I said, why would anyone bother who you are? He's saying, no, you will expose me. I said, okay, fine. So tell me, what do you want to know? He's saying, I fap too much. So at that time, I didn't know what was fap. But later on came to know fap is masturbate. So I said, okay, so what's the problem? So he's saying, every time I see a girl, I fap. So I said, yeah, so fap to your heart's content, but don't look at the girl and show her that you're fapping. He's saying, even if I see girls' underwear and bra and all that. So I said, keep a collection in their house and every time you feel happy about it. You're just sexually lonely and frustrated. You want to satisfy yourself. So, now, until then, it was not a problem. Where it started to become crazy is he started asking me the different styles of fapping, how to fap differently, what is the best way to fap. The whole fucking conversation was only fap. He wanted me to tell him, how does a girl's vagina look like? How does it feel? How does, you know, when you look at it, touch it, sleep on it, do you kiss it? Does it smell? Oh, I was like, my God. I told him, see, listen, instead of booking a session with me, you should have booked a session with a whore, a prostitute, and, you know, told her, I'll pay you money, just answer all these questions and let me explore and figure out stuff, you know. I told him that there are girls who, if you pay them money, they'll be willing for you to explore their hole and everything else. Well, he was happy that I suggested the idea. I think he actually took up that idea. So after that, never heard of him. So at number 4 is, this one is right over the top. Okay. This one happened in Dubai. Okay, I got this guy, Malayali guy, was a engineer, and those were the days where people used to sit around. You know, we used to have like these sessions, like Alcoholic Anonymous, but it was not Alcoholic Anonymous. It was my coaching session. So you'd have people sitting around, and this guy came for a session, and everyone was enjoying, but he seemed very uncomfortable. And I had my 2 dogs, you know, beautiful Pomeranian dogs. So everything was fine and good and this and that. And then, then this guy literally, after we finished the session, he tells me that, he tells me that, I would like to continue my session with you. I said, okay, fine. What are the details? I give him the details. He's saying, yes, but I have a condition. So I was like, okay, tell me what it is. Because, you need to make sure the person's comfortable when he's coming for your sessions to your house. Saying, my condition is you have to get rid of both your dogs. I said, what? He said, yeah, I want you to get rid of both your dogs. They shouldn't be in your house anymore. So I asked him, where am I supposed to keep the dogs? You want the dogs to stay in a room when you come? No, they shouldn't be in the house. I mean, you shouldn't be in the house at all? So he says, yeah, they should not be in the house at all. You should disinfect the house. And after that, I will join. If you want, I'll pay the money for the loss and the disinfection. So I was like, okay. I said, do you understand that having a dog it's a close relationship? No, dog is dog. It's an animal. You can get rid of it. It's not family. I was like, I'll think about it and I'll get back to you. So, well, he tried another 2-3 times just to follow up, but I didn't entertain his calls. The climax, last if not the least, the biggest one, the one that is right way over the top, so much so that you'll not believe also. It was when I was in Dubai, and if you're part of my Facebook for many years, you'd know this update, because I updated it. A Muslim guy who I knew for many years, good friend, successful guy, like a father figure, very nice person, and always helped me, always supported me, always guided me, always talked to me. Successful businessman, rags to riches story, but staunch Muslim. They used to be there is, whenever we would meet, he would rattle off verses of the Quran. He would talk to me about the Quran. He would tell me why Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Prophet Muhammad was this, that, so many things. He would go on for hours, and the only reason I would sit down and listen to him for at least 1 to 2 hours is he would pay me good money. So I would take it as, okay, this is my charge for listening to someone talk. I did my best to pay attention, but it used to give me a bloody headache, man. Oof. But, you get good money. And if you want to know how much it is, I think he was giving me like $500 for one session. That was 1 hour. But the benefit was, sit with tea, coffee, sit with something to eat, biscuits. It was okay. It was not like I was suffering. But anyway, he was a big contact. He was a really big contact. He gave a lot of money. But he was a nice guy. I never had anything, and I knew that his intentions were good. But where it went over the top was one fine day, he offered me, and this was when I was going through a crisis. Okay? When I was in Dubai, in between I did go through a crisis when I was trying to revive my business. He finally said, Loy, I have a proposal for you. I said, yeah, but I'm open to it. He offered me, okay, he offered me $500,000. Okay, he offered me $500,000, which he would pay in installments for a couple of conditions. And what the conditions were, number one is I would take out these tattoos from my face and head. Okay, and he would pay for the procedure to get my tattoos removed. That's number one. Number two was I had to embrace Islam. Okay, embrace Islam, but in the right way. He didn't want to take the cash, embrace Islam. He wanted me to take more interest to learn. And third one is to start preaching about Islam to the world. And he would pay me money every single month. My only job was just to be a preacher, go around the world, spread the word of Islam, build mosques, encourage people to build mosques, use my social media presence to tell people I was lost before. $500,000 plus he would pay for getting my tattoos removed. That's $100,000 or $200,000 plus, which would take around a year. Plus, he would pay for my, a new office, license, salary, stay, everything. So I was like, I didn't want to be disrespectful. At the same time, I just told him I'll think about it. But he asked me another 2 more times, like general conversation. And eventually, I guess he realized, and our relationship also died out after that. So these are the 5 most really, really weird requests that I've had from clients over the years. These are the top 5 I can think of. Which one struck you the most? Which one makes you go like, what? Are you fucking serious? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested, I'll give you, maybe after looking back on my diary and seeing the other clients, I'll give you the next top 5. Okay, you guys take care.
I believe I'm the right person for this job because I'm very feminine for this role. My feminineness, feminine sexuality, feminine personality will add value to this feminine role in the most feminine way possible.
Stop getting the wrong advice. Ensure you get the right skills for the right job for jobs in the Middle East. Contact Loy Machedo.